What's good, YouTube? All praises to the Most High, Yahuah, and all praises to Yahusha, the one that lived for us, then died for us, to his flesh first, then died on the stake for us. Then he was also resurrected by the Most High Yahuah. Now, as I always do, let's quicken the Ruach HaKodesh. All right, what's good, YouTube? How y'all feeling? It's been, I know it's been a minute. I know I said I'd be a lot more consistent, but consistency also requires creativity. And also, I don't want to get like too repetitive, okay? So, and then on top of it, I've been experiencing how to actually use the Ruach HaKodesh and to exalt the Most High in my daily life. So that requires me to have a lot of concentration, intentionality, and also it requires me to have direct concentration and clarity on the things that I desire to do for the Most High. With the Most High, honestly. For and with. So the Most High leads me. He either puts an idea in my head or I come across something that puts an idea in my head and then I expound on that idea. That's how it goes. Now, for those that are regulars, I appreciate your loyalty. And for those that are new to my channel, hey, welcome. Let's have a conversation. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the content. If you're a regular here, hit that like button. However, I digress. Oh, man. Okay, so now, this is a down to earth. I see a lot of people out here talking about loneliness and being single, and relationships make the world go round. So I'm gonna start there. Now, this is going to be not unconventional, but this is going to be extremely out of the norm for me, which is I'm going to talk about what I ran into, which is people mistaking being alone and loneliness. They're totally different, okay? Loneliness is a state of being. Being alone is a state of existence, if that makes sense. Objective state of existence. So you could be alone and not feel lonely. And you can feel lonely and be around a lot of people. So, like they're totally different. Loneliness is a state of being. Being alone is a state of existence, okay? Objective existence, my fault. Not internal. There's external existence and internal existence. Internal existence trumps external existence, okay? And I'm gonna explain myself. So, when a person, like when people say that they would rather be lonely, what they really mean to say is they'd rather be alone. externally, because which a lot of women, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I Matter of fact, I love y'all so much that I have to be the bearer of bad news. Okay, I have to, because I want y'all to get it in your thick skulls, your defiant, rebellious skulls, that men do desire women. That's not the issue. We don't care for your rebellious attitudes. We don't care for the rebelliousness. Okay, we don't care for the constant getting in the way of progress. All right, progressive behavior. We don't care for the emotional chaos. All right. It's okay to be emotionally chaotic sometimes, all right? Because that's in y'all nature. However, allow somebody to calm y'all down sometimes. And I'm not saying this to be a daddy or be controlling or any of these things that women like to mistake us for, because a lot of y'all like to mistake us for being controlling or dictating, and we're not. Men like men do prefer to be alone when we don't see any productivity within meeting you. Okay, so I see a lot of women complaining online about the dating scene, or or I just watched a video of a woman asking that if men like women anymore, and the answer to that question is, yeah, we uh we don't, for the most part, depending on how your character is or your personality is. If your character is bad and your personality is bad and you're not a good person, then no, we don't like you. No. Let's get that out the way. No. Nobody, like, you not gonna like me if I got bad character, or if I have a bad personality, or I'm nasty towards you. You're not gonna like me either. So no, we're not gonna like you if you're like that. Fortunately, we do have women that have good character and good personality. Those women are liked. But just having a attitude or being upset, uh unwarranted, just being upset unwarranted, of course nobody's gonna like that. Nobody likes unnecessary chaos. Nobody, male nor female, female nor male, woman nor man, hell, even animals. They don't like unnecessary confusion or chaos. If they're thrown into chaos, I just sat outside and watched the dog. Okay, uh, there was a man that saw everything that happened. He explained to me that the dog was just dropped off and left, and abandoned pretty much. And then also, uh, the dog was just running from car to car looking for help, pretty much, looking to be picked up by somebody. But it was just thrown into chaos. All right, so it was just thrown into an area. It had no idea where it was. It saw something that was recognizable to it and decided to stop the car and I watched it, and I was like, oh, wow. However, it gave me an insight. And then I sat here and watched these videos about uh, men in loneliness and women in loneliness. And this is all praises to the Most High because He's the only one that gives me the aptitude to formulate a consciousness and explanation about what I'm seeing out here. Okay. Now remember, all relationships should be based on your relationship with the Most High. Whatever you do for Him, you also do for others. So to exalt Him and to exalt others without worrying about yourself. And like without self-indulgence, worry about others, exalt others, and exalt the Most High. Others shall exalt you, the Most High shall exalt you. You leave yourself out of it. Remember, you shouldn't deal with relationships if you have a selfish mentality. If you know that you are a selfish individual or you got things going on to where you have to be that you can't, relinquish parts of your attention or concentration on others, then you need to deal with that first before you just decide you want to enter into a relationship. However, I digress. Men do still desire y'all. That's not the problem. We don't desire unrighteous behavior, okay? If your behavior is unrighteous, then no, we're not going to desire you. It's not that we don't desire women. Get that out your head. Women, please get that out of your head. And then men don't experience loneliness like women experience loneliness. Some of us do because some of us are emotional. But extremely sensitive and emotional. I'm one of those that's extremely sensitive and emotional. So I had to get a grip. All right. Now I'm not saying that I've never experienced loneliness. All right. I experience loneliness all the time. However, being alone and feeling alone is different. Remember, there's a external state of existence, internal state of existence. Now, if you feel lonely, that's different than external being alone. Okay? And I want to clear this up. Women that are looking for men to approach you or date you and all those things, I heard a woman say that she do men like to take us out anymore and go out and have fun? We don't want to go out and have fun with somebody we don't know. If y'all don't have our best intention at heart, and I'm talking about because y'all just claiming that good men don't approach y'all, and that's not the case. The case is we see what y'all come with before we even decide if we want to approach you. Yeah, you could be very well endowed, very attractive, all these things. And I might look rough right now, but I know how to get right and get attractive for a woman. So that's not the problem. But I digress from that as well. I'm not here to look good for y'all. What I'm here to do is explain to y'all where you're going wrong at. You're looking at the wrong things. You're supposed to look at the Most High. Remember, the Most High don't send women husbands. That's not how that goes. The Most High sends wives to husbands. That's how that goes. If a woman's aligned with the Most High, she's going to seek to help the particular man that she wants to involve herself with in a healthy way, with healthy intentions. She's not looking to be catered to. She's not looking, because the cater gonna come to on his own anyway. Okay, so that's not your issue, because men know how to just give freely. So that's not the problem. The problem is, do you women know how to give freely without expectation? This is why you're so dissatisfied in here. And I'm not, and then, and I listened to it. I listened to the video, and it was a woman that, she looks attractive. So it don't look like she would have any problem getting a man. But once I listened to her, then I saw what her problem was. I saw what the problem was because I listened. I heard her out. Stop looking for a man to just take you out to have fun without getting to know you now. Now, especially nowadays. Because nowadays, people are people are more consciously aware about where they want to put their finances now. We're not trying to put our finances, especially responsible people. Responsible men ain't trying to put finances into no liability or into having fun all the time. We got to know that our fun that we have with y'all gonna be reciprocated. Or is it going to bear some kind of fruit? Because just taking y'all out to eat, taking y'all out to dinner and all that kind of stuff, we're not looking to be used by y'all. We're not looking to be used. Misused, my fault, misused. We are looking to be used, but not misused. That's different. Okay, so like, men, we look to be useful. However, we want to see our usefulness reciprocated by you being useful for us as well. It's not a one-way street. We're not just about to be just trying to splurge on y'all and y'all not doing nothing for us. That's crazy. That is ludicrous that y'all even think like that. And yeah, I'm as far as loneliness goes, men don't mind being alone. Now, we do mind loneliness. We don't like being lonely or feeling lonely. However, we'll deal with that over chaos and confusion, or just being wrecked financially by y'all. Because that's mainly what y'all do. Y'all wreck our resources and y'all wreck us financially if we're not careful. Which is why we have to discern who we dealing with. And we can't discern who we dealing with just having fun with y'all. We gotta actually engage in conversation. We gotta actually engage. Are you in it for us, or are you in it for yourself? And most of the time, and it's an unfortunate thing, but y'all been demonstrating, and I'm not saying every woman's like this, because not all of y'all are like that. Some of y'all do actually get for men because y'all get with men because y'all genuinely like that individual. And But then you know y'all get with that person too quickly, and then find out y'all don't like them afterwards because y'all done you know they done misused y'all, and then y'all trying to find somebody to pay back instead of paying the person back that misused you. Like y'all want to pay back the next individual because the person that you actually wanted it to work out with didn't work out. Don't no man nor woman want to feel second, okay, or want to feel undesired, because that's another thing too. Uh, if a man is emotional and he sees that he was the second choice, what you're doing is hurting his feelings because he was the second choice. You would have much rather been with such and such. So go make it work out with such and such. Don't nobody want to feel like the second choice because y'all just decided, well, it's not working out over here. Well, I guess I'll go back to Tom now, or whoever the second choice was. You insert the name. Don't nobody want to experience that with y'all. Y'all crazy. And this is no, like, this ain't no hit to y'all. I love everybody. Genuinely love everybody. And I want to see the best. But most of y'all need to work on y'all relationship with the Most High, meaning obey the laws of obedience. Obey the laws of obedience. It's less confusion. Obey the laws of structure. It's okay to have some chaos and confusion, but the chaos and confusion should be fun, right? But no man wants to endeavor or go into exciting things as far as dating or going to fun places if they don't feel safe with you. Because just like y'all have to feel safe with a man, we have to feel safe with a woman. We still have to experience safety. Like, oh, okay, I see that she has my best interest at heart. And vice versa. Y'all see by our actions if we got y'all best interest at heart. But y'all keep trying to make us like we think like y'all do. We don't. Men do not think like women. And don't get me wrong, you got men that do know how, and those are the ones that are generally, those men are actually good with women. So those that actually understand how women think and still know how to hold structure and know how to move around within y'all chaos, yeah, they're actually good with women. However, those men usually have multiple women or deal with multiple women. A lot of them sometimes. And those are the ones that got like extreme amounts of charisma. Okay. Now, then you got some that got all those qualities and know how to stay just faithful to one woman or know how to be in a relationship with one woman. But those men are very rare. You're not going to find that all the time. And then men have to work up to even developing that kind of mind frame. Statistically, you have to work up to that. You got some that was blessed to know how to maneuver like that, okay? But you know, it's not that men don't find y'all desirable or just not liking y'all just to not like y'all. That's not it. once we see what you are bringing to us, or once we understand what, why, like, what y'all explaining, or because y'all talk enough for us to pretty much get what kind of personality y'all have, and it's too late. Y'all can't even hide it anymore. Like, we know, like, y'all done so, yeah. And I ain't saying every one of y'all, but a lot of y'all have displayed so much of women's character generally that we have mentally spoiled the whole bunch, if that makes sense. Follow me. It's so many loud ones online that and then we take that mentality out to real life, and then we try to see and assess personalities. It's easy for us to spot that now. It's easy for us to spot who y'all are. And unbeknownst to y'all, y'all just think we just listen to y'all. No, we learn. We listen and we learn from y'all. We learn. And that's because none of y'all have a real genuine relationship with the Most High. I'm sorry to say it. It has to be said though. Most people don't have a genuine relationship with the Most High. That's the only reason I'm able to see everything, is because I got a genuine relationship with the Most High. And granted, our relationship ain't perfect because I still need work. I'm not no like I'm not I'm not no guru. I'm not no prophet. I'm not none of that. I'm just a servant of the Most High and servant of righteousness. That's what I am. I'm a servant of righteousness and I'm a servant of the Most High. That's what I am. Okay. That's all. That's it. Like, yeah, that's all you getting out of me. I'm a servant of the Most High. And I genuinely want to see everybody succeed. Genuinely. Like, I want to see y'all all succeed. However, stop making it like men don't find y'all attractive. That's not the case. Stop it. To you women that think that just men genuinely don't want to take y'all or have fun with y'all, stop it. And y'all, and I believe y'all really know that's the case, and you just don't want to own up to it, to be honest. But that's neither here nor there. Just stop doing that. Learn how to say, okay, well, maybe, just maybe, if I ask this man how he views my attitude and personality when I have a conversation with him, and for me to not get my feelings hurt when he gives me his honest assessment, that I will make an attempt, an effort to change, especially with someone that I'm interested in. So that's another thing y'all like to do. Y'all like to just deal with men that you're not even interested in. And if you don't have an interest in that man, but you have an interest in his materials and resources, you look scandalous. You look scandalous. Grimy. Don't nobody want to deal with that. Y'all crazy. And I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm not saying all women are like this. The majority is, though. Majority is. And you know that y'all got this attitude of entitlement that nobody wants to deal with. a lot of y'all. Like, but I'm mainly speaking on these women that be online putting their business out and then and try to, I don't know, give us reverse psychology by assuming the worst. Like I saw one woman on her say, "Oh well, what is it when a man goes out and hangs out with nothing but men, a group full of men in the apartment or hanging out?" And she instantly went to the worst scenario, which is, sexualizing it. Just assuming that they're on that. When men hang out, especially genuine friendships, when we hang out, we either trying to play the game, we might even drink or just have a good old time, drink, smoke, whatever the case may be. But it's never as dark as y'all trying to make it. That's what them other people be doing. But not nobody just regularly out here just trying to relax, have a good time with their partners and chill. That's not the case with us. Y'all have really gotten to the point to where y'all will mentally pervert and twist everything that you see because you done saw it somewhere else. And not everybody's like that. Because anytime I'm hanging out with friends, they're all straight. We're all straight men. We all love women. Like, we're not out here like that. And I just don't understand how y'all just jump to the worst case scenario when y'all see that a man is trying to hang out or get away from y'all. We getting away from y'all to clear our mind from all the chaos and confusion you done caused us at the time that we interacted with you. And then we gonna get back to you later after we done calmed down or had a good time. Because don't nobody want to deal with that. That's all that is. And this was a woman that was speaking on a man that she was dealing with. And talking about like he left her and to go and hang out with his homeboys and this and that. We hang out with our homeboys to chill, to relax, maybe even chop it up about our situation. To be honest, especially if we got if we got insightful friends, of course we want to know what's going on. And a lot of times, I think that y'all understand that the people on the outside looking in know what your behavior like, and y'all just don't want to be called out for it. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. Once again, majority of y'all are acting like this. However, I'm giving y'all grace because I know it ain't y'all fault and you probably been taught incorrectly on how to deal with us in general. And I get it. I get it. Totally understand. However, stop expecting a man to want to take you out and spend money on you that you didn't earn, especially a man that has common sense nowadays. Or I ain't even gonna say common sense, I'm just gonna say that has good discernment. A man that has good discernment and know what y'all own or trying to figure out what you own, yeah, we gonna show genuine interest and we're gonna discern what you own before we even deal with y'all. Because y'all have a poor reputation of misusing men or putting them in jeopardy or being with somebody and then trying to deal with somebody else and putting people's lives in jeopardy. Y'all got that issue too. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all do. And when we display genuine interest in y'all, we're looking for a genuine interest in return. That's it. And no, stop mixing up loneliness with being alone. Yeah, you got men that are lonely on the inside, but then you got men that just know how to be alone externally. We know how to be alone and not feel lonely. I've learned how to not feel lonely, okay? So that's something I had to adjust to. Like I said, I've never, like, it ain't like I ain't never experienced loneliness. I know what loneliness feels like. However, it's not healthy to just feel lonely all the time when that's not the case. The Most High is with me all the time. Matter of fact, his angels is right down everything we do all the time. And I'm going to have to pay for a lot of the stuff that the angels watch me do. That's either bad or good. I get rewarded either way for whatever action that I am taking within the eyesight of the angels that are currently watching me. And if you're mindful of these things, which I'm not saying that everybody is, you're probably not. I am. I'm just mindful. And I'm mindful that, when you breathe in consciousness and exalt consciousness of Yahuah, Ruach Yahuah, and this is just a general conversation. The differences between loneliness and being alone. Like totally different. Like feeling lonely and being alone, totally different. And y'all need to stop confusing it too. Men aren't we aren't pressed anymore about being alone because we know how to feel like we're not alone. Because especially a completely mature man that has woken up and just not been out, just not been absorbed by just all the negativity or cynicism that's out here. Because me personally, I'm externally alone, but I'm not feeling lonely. I don't feel lonely. Not at all. However, I would love to enjoy the company of a woman that's sensible. So, no, we might not like y'all, but it's not that we don't like y'all. We don't like your behavior, women. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all. Well, a lot of y'all. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all. Stop stop taking it to the extreme negative observation. Y'all take it to the extreme negative observation for out of y'all pride. Y'all do it out of pride, and y'all do it out of because that's mainly what I see it being done for is out of pride. I don't see it being done for no other reasons outside of your pride and feeling rejected. That's it. Get over yourself. Y'all supposed to seek out a man to help. A woman is supposed to seek out a man to help. Hence the title, Helpmate. The Most High sends wives to husbands. He does not send husbands to wives. Get that out your mind. We not even supposed to be looking in y'all direction or chasing y'all. Y'all supposed to display an interest. And then if we pick up on that interest, what we supposed to do is discern your intentions with that interest that you have, and then decide whether we want to move forward or not. That's how that's supposed to go. Stop being all selfish, like somebody got to come chasing y'all or giving y'all all their attention and energy and resources just for y'all to turn around and want something else, or generally because that's normally what y'all do. Y'all experience somebody once y'all feel like y'all got what y'all wanted out of the situation, whether it be knowledge, whether it be the man's heart, whether it came to y'all too easy and y'all didn't get no pushback, instead of just accepting it for what it really is, which is genuine interest in return for the interest that you're giving. If you're giving interest, expect interest in return. Genuinely. And stop looking at it like dudes is out to get y'all all the time. That's not the case. Most men would rather be with one woman so we don't jeopardize our bodies out here. And I'm talking about sensible men. I ain't talking about the ones out here that's just out here smashing everything. I ain't talking about them. But, I could say this. I'm saying this out of love and to protect you from yourselves. Protect you from your own ignorance. The Most High protects me from my own ignorance or my own selfish indulgences or desires. Y'all need to get it together. And it's all love. I don't mean no disharmony or no harm. Oops. Yeah, my fault, y'all. I don't mean no harm out of this. I'm just genuinely giving y'all my practical observation. It's practical. Okay? Practicality. I'm giving you practical observation. It's not that men don't like y'all and don't desire y'all. My fault. We might not like y'all. And that's because of your behavior. We don't just not like y'all. Okay? So get that out your mind. It's not that men don't like women, and it's not that men don't genuinely find y'all desirable. We find y'all desirable, but we want to know what the hell we getting into. Just because we desire you don't mean, especially if we done got burned so many times, now it's like, okay, let me be careful. Nah, I ain't really. No, you're not about to invest too much in somebody you don't know no more nowadays. Because all y'all, especially if all you looking to do is have fun, you definitely a liability. If you just looking to have fun, you're a liability. Because relationships require safety on both ends, not just on the man's end and not just on the woman's end. We got to feel safe just like y'all got to feel safe. Stop trying to make it like y'all the only ones that got to feel safe. We got emotions and feelings just like y'all do. We just handle ours differently than how y'all handle y'all's. And this is just a general discussion. It's just a general discussion. I got and then on top of it, I'm active with the Rock Hakudesh, but a lot of the deeper knowledge that I have, I don't even know if I should share right now. because I'm still experiencing it myself. As I go through this, though, I'm going through it so you don't have to. Because I will explain everything a little bit later. But in the meantime, stop giving attention to the things that you don't want to see in your life. Start giving attention to the things that you want to see. If you want to feel love, then feel loved. See somebody feeling like loving you. Learn how to trust somebody to love you outside of yourself. Yeah, and then learn how to trust that you're going to be provided for. Learn how to trust that. The Most High sees everything, but I'm not like. But once again, y'all got it backwards. Y'all are out of line. Stop thinking that and stop going to the automatic, drastic assumption that men are just out here being funny like that. That's definitely not the case. We done had group hangouts where it ain't nothing but playing video games and just doing what boys do, but having genuine childlike behavior towards one another, and just actually just chopping it up with each other and stuff like that. We not on what y'all thinking. Like that is a particular group y'all speaking on. That's like that. We not like that. The men that actually go out and hang out with their homeboys and play video games and go to the gym and go hang out and go work out, go play basketball or go play some type of sport. We doing that because we can't, like 9 times out of 10, y'all not cooperative enough for us to do that with y'all without it being some kind of argument and later on or something like that. We try to see if we can genuinely have fun with y'all before we just go out spending money and resources and doing all that kind of stuff with y'all, because y'all done made it known that y'all not ready to be. Y'all done made it known that y'all be on one sometimes. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all be on one. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. But I know the difference. I can see the difference. However, stop involving men in your iniquities, because we're not like y'all. We don't sleep in, we don't feel on each other and all that kind of stuff. Like that's what women do. Y'all do that stuff. We don't do that. As a matter, and not no mentally stable man anyway, or a man that has some structure and stability. Them type of men don't do that. Y'all do that, and that's because y'all are chaotic or lonely or all of the above at the time that you're feeling the emotion. Because not all of y'all is chaotic. A lot of y'all, there'll be some of y'all that is very stable and know what you want. However, y'all go to the extreme on either side, and y'all don't have a balance sometimes. So the ones that's out here boss babying it up and trying to be ambitious and all that stuff, and I don't need no man. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want to deal with that. Not at all. We love y'all, and y'all are attractive. But stop stop making it like we just don't like y'all. Now, we don't like your behavior. Behavior can change. Now, we might like you as a person, but your behavior is not a part of you. Behavior changes. You're the same, regardless of what your behavior is. Just understand it. And stop taking it personal. Stop taking life so personal. Learn how to live it and learn how to be harmonious. Learn how to be harmonious and stop mistaking being alone for feeling alone or feeling lonely. Stop mistaking those two. They're not the same. Stop it. Get it together, y'all. I love y'all. it's just a general conversation, and it's all praises to the Most High, Yahuah, and all praises to Yahusha, and all praises to the Ruach Hakodesh, the breath of remembrance, to bring us into remembrance of all other Ruach. It's all love, y'all. It's all love. Like the video if you enjoyed the conversation. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to my channel. And I will have more for you. My consistency level shall pick up. It'll pick up. I'll come to it like, as a matter of fact, I think I'll do one if I get up in time. If I wake up in time, I'm gonna do another video for y'all in the morning time. But read through the word. It says to make no promises for tomorrow, for the morrow will worry of itself. And that's what I shall do. It's all love, y'all. All love to you. All subscribers. All love to all newcomers. And if you have any discrepancies, hit them comments. If you have any questions, hit them comments. If you have any insight, hit them comments. Because I'm only giving you pieces of my insight. I haven't given you everything. And over time you'll get everything, but you just have to keep watching. It's all love.